Hello everyone and welcome back to another Disney Dreamlight Valley video. Alice has left Wonderland. She's a brand new villager in the latest Wonderland update. And we are tackling on with her friendship quests. First up, the first friendship quest is Books with No Pictures. It's a lovely one. And again, you'd be surprised at all the animations that the devs are throwing at us. There's new objects, there's new kind of floating text. They're really bringing it with this first update, and it's great to see. So, this quest starts off nice and revisits a previous villager, Vanellope. Alice wants to be her friend, and they're going to bond over books, which we all know is going to be destined to fail. But, sure, look, we'll press on. We'll indulge her fantasies. So, we're going to ask Vanellope, and then we're going to bounce around to Merlin's library, where we can find a book that both of them can bond over. So, find Vanellope. We're just going to chow down on some food so we can sprint, and we shouldn't have even bothered because she's right here. So yeah, books don't come with controllers, lads. And already we're all breaking out into hives. But yes, so we're going to meet her in Dreamlight Library, which is Merlin's house. So that for me is still in the floating islands. I haven't unlocked any of the floating islands. Shh. And this is where Merlin's house is. This is my meek attempt at certain dream snaps. Merlin, you can get out of my way, please. So this is nice because the two of them are actually in the house, which is nice. Usually it's only like one person.
Oh, I mean hello.
I love her. She's deadly. So Alice is trying to sell some Shakespeare, Chaucer, and Monmouth.
Nonsense.
And a few. She was just trying to pretend to be fancy. We don't like fancy people on this channel.
Curious.
So Merlin is... so Merlin was writing a book, and it seems like the words are escaping. So look, like, see what I mean? Isn't that class? Like, so cool. Really good. Like, it's kind of like a lava lamp. I could like watch that all day. Anyway, the gist of the quest is that a lot of the words have actually escaped and are running amok around the valley. So what we need to do is we need to chase down who, what, where, how, when. So you can talk to 3 people at the start, and Mickey is right beside us. Goofy's running in the background, all eager to help. So yeah, we're going to blame Vanellope for this. She's an old rascal. So Mickey's telling us to go talk to Goofy because he caught a fish with loads of letters coming out of it, which sounds suspicious. So Goofy is telling us that he has the fish actually. So again, yeah, the signature letters coming out of it, and he was fishing in the peaceful meadow. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to park ourselves at the peaceful meadow, and you're going to have to catch fish, but it's not color-coded necessarily. It's whatever ripples have letters jumping out of them. So you can see this one here. It has the letters. And we're going to just... the gold one, I think, so we have to do this a few times. But it doesn't matter what color it is. I think it's just like a node is affecting it. So you can see that fish had like letters popping out of it. So we just have to catch one more. Not there. Not there. We'll check the final pond over here. And yeah, you can see it as plain as day. We'll just fish these letters out. There we go. It's hanging on, trying to escape for dear life. And there we go. Bring the magical nouns to Alice. So we couldn't get Alice to follow us, which was unfortunate, but we'll see if she appears, and she did, thankfully. We'll throw these old fish at her. She really is a beautiful character model, isn't she? Very well designed. Like the flowiness of it.
I'm listening.
It's really good.
Really?
So any other ideas where we should look? Busy areas, visiting the plaza, Verbs are full of energy. So this one is a bit tricky because I thought that you'd be able to see them, but like basically when you do see they're like little rabbits. See them there? As soon as you see them, they kind of run towards the Disney castle. So if you can't find them, go to the Disney castle and you'll see them running inside. So you probably bumped into them and they ran towards that direction. It was quite tough. I didn't actually see it myself now, to be honest. I literally just was like, the last place I didn't check was the bridge. You'll find the rabbits with all the letters on them running amok inside the castle, and you do actually have to click on them to collect them. And the last one's here. There we go. And Alice, we have her following us, so we can give these bunnies to her. With all the letters. Or verbs, should I say, to be totally correct.
Brilliant.
Now we have to search for adjectives.
I wonder.
So they're interesting words. We have to look around shrubs and trees to find them. So I found them around blueberry bushes. Now I do suspect that this might be random in everyone's valley, but I have all the bushes mainly in the same place that they came in the valley, so this one here, it's hard to miss. It's just difficult knowing which bushes to visit, but I had one in the meadow, and the last two actually were both in Dazzle Beach. And funnily enough, they were actually in the same bush, so I went from 1 out of 3 to 3 out of 3 there. Then you're going to be asked to look for a missing adjective that someone may have already collected. So maybe that's what it is. Instead of getting the third one, you get 2 and then you realise that there's no more in the valley. So anyway, yeah, you have 2 to find. Confusing. So anyway, Ursula is telling us that it is Remy who has it, because there was some funny word cooking going on in Chez Remy earlier. I'm going to just get caught in my valley. Hardly any furniture, but still cluttered about. Go to the restaurant. Remy should be there.
Hello.
One thing I don't like when everyone's just like sitting on their own, looking very vacantly forward. They should all be grouped up, having the crack. Anyway, so yeah, Remy is finished with the words because he was using them to infuse oil, as you do. So he's just going to give them back to us. Happy days. Thanks, Remy. So one last adjective we need, and then Remy suggests looking inside Mickey Mouse's house.
Wow. I wish all
because why not? So yes, you'll find it in the fridge. Bring the magical adjectives to Alice. And it's only now when you look at like Mickey's house that you're like, God, some of the newer characters' houses are so much better.
I wonder.
Even though Mickey has like basically everything you need in life, but so this is kind of a nice twist. Alice wants to show the words a good time before she puts them back in the book. So she wants to write a poem with them. So you can pick your own words here, I'd imagine, and she kind of tailors them to your choices. So we're going to go with card, we're going to go with to skip, and we're going to go with verdant, because I like verdant as a word. Let's go find Mr. Merlin and read the poem. It's random. It's a bit random. So this is again where Alice runs to Merlin and she regales him of our lovely poem. I take it back, she is a bit posh the way she crafted this on the fly. It is an impressive one.
What nonsense!
What nonsense! Ah, the shade. Merlin with the you can't hide it. What nonsense! Wouldn't mind. That's kind of on the Alice in Wonderland theme. No, Minnie. No. Keep walking. And there we go. 'Tis nice. Talk to Merlin about Alice's poetry experiment. So we're including all sorts of people in this. Talk to Merlin for a peer review of the poem. And we have to come clean about the nouns running amok and the adjectives and the verbs and all such things. The words seem to be enjoying Alice and our company, so he's going to encourage the insanity a little bit more. So he says, build a book, a literary pop-up book that Alice can keep with her, can keep the words. Like this lovely kind of imagination to some of these quests, isn't it? It's really nice.
Don't you just love
No fibre there, so we're just going to hopefully think that we have seaweed. So you need a few ingredients for this. Fibre or something. Ah, yeah, we oh no, we actually don't. Luckily. So craft a literary pop-up book. That looks good. Kind of like Alice in Wonderland. It has like kind of like the giant head or the giant house and the legs sticking out. How wonderful, thanks. I've just had a thought, what if we included Vanellope in this? So we're going to have a storybook time, which is kind of nice. They're nice little things.
Splendid.
So then, as Alice gets Vanellope, you have to go into your house and you have to design a room that fits the criteria of the quest. So we have the book, but you have to put down things like rugs, tables, lights, calm furniture. So we love calm furniture. Now I have an empty room here. Now one thing I don't like with Vanellope when she's in these quests, she's actually invisible for an awful lot of it, which is annoying because she is actually in the room, but it's hard to tell. So all you have to do is just put down rugs. Now I'm not actually going to go mad into the design of this. I'm only going to put a nice rug down in case we have to take a photo. But really all you have to do is just do the criteria. It doesn't have to actually look aesthetically pleasing. For sure, why wouldn't you want some kind of stage lighting for your storybook cozy calm corner? We'll put a woody light there just for the laugh. We'll put the wee couch. I forgot that you can kind of angle them differently. It looks really cool. Put another chair. And that might be us.
My best friend
No, we have to put a table. Of course, we forgot the table. So we go down to tables. And again, any table really can do. There you go. It's a nice one. Read Alice the story in a literary pop-up book.
Goodbye. Oh, I mean hello.
Somewhere in the room, Vanellope is laughing. She's a ghost.
How silly.
So again, pick 3 different words and you can then craft your own kind of unique story. Now you're not going to be winning any laureate Nobel Literature Prizes for it, but it's a nice kind of little change. Don't think there's anything too controversial. We'll come up with your choices.
Splendid.
And then, once the story is done, Alice is going to thank you for it. You get to keep the book, actually.
I wonder.
But yeah, as Alice says, maybe we'll discover something later that will help us understand. So, future quests may include and that is books with no pictures. So lovely first quest for Alice's friendship. We'll take an L picture in this blank room. But as always, lads, thanks very much for checking out the video. Hope you're enjoying the patch as much as I am. And until next we meet, look after yourselves, be good, and take care.